Mr. Ross, we are prepared to hear your final statement.
Before we do, I have one last question. Mr. Ross, you say you're a changed man and you care about the truth, but I want to know if you're capable of telling the truth. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I suggest that you consider your answer very carefully, because as far as I'm concerned, your answer will determine whether or not you become a lawyer. During your time at Pearson Specter Lit, did anyone there have knowledge of the fact that you were a fraud? Mr. Ross, did anyone else know?
I knew. And if you're looking for a scalp, you can have mine. But I was under the impression that this hearing was not about my old firm, but whether or not Mr. Ross should be a lawyer. I say he should.
It doesn't matter what you say. He's already had someone testify for him.
I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to talk about someone else.
Someone else has nothing to do with
I'd like
this.
to hear this.
15 years ago, a young woman was arrested for illegally obtaining prescription drugs. Turns out she had chronic pain and didn't want to drop out of med school, possibly never to return. So she stole a couple of prescription pads from the hospital where she was interning. A crime with a mandatory sentence of 7 years. But instead of throwing the book at her, the prosecuting attorney showed mercy. Had the charges knocked down to a misdemeanor, recommended probation, and sealed the records.
That's a touching story, but I don't see what a random attorney has to do with these proceedings.
She's not talking about a random attorney. She's talking about me. Just because I showed compassion once doesn't mean he deserves it now.
Maybe he doesn't. But that young woman is now an ER doctor. She saves lives. And the world's a better place because you saved hers.
Thank you, Miss Pearson. Mr. Ross.
I don't think I can add anything to that. I've made my case. I leave the choice to you.
Then this hearing has concluded. We will deliberate and let you know our decision by day's end. Thank you.
So what do we do now?
They said they would let us know by the end of the day. So we wait.
Well, it is the end of the day, which means...
Doesn't mean anything, Louis. Whatever's going on in there, Seidel's gonna fight like hell.
It's not gonna make a difference. She's never gonna change her mind.
I think she will.
What do you mean?
I mean, that story wasn't any old story, and that woman wasn't really a woman, it was a man named Joseph O'Neill. And it was Walter Sampson's godson.
So she did call in a favor.
Yeah, she did.
Then we need to get her kicked off that board.
No, Harvey, we don't. Because I didn't fly all the way down here to strong-arm that woman. And I know the story of the wind and the sun.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's talking about Aesop's fable, which basically says that if you want a man to take off his coat, you don't blow it off. You make him feel warm and he'll take it off on his own.
That's not a strategy, it's a prayer.
Louis, I already admitted that I knew about Mike, and I reminded her of her own compassion. That's the best we're going to do.
You know they could disbar you for that.
In New York, they might. In Chicago, nobody's gonna care.
Thank you, Jessica.
Don't thank me. Thank Harvey. He's the one that called me.
Seidel. Hello. I'll tell him. Thanks for calling. You're in.
Oh my God, it happened.
I'm gonna go get us some champagne.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for flying in.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
What are you doing here, Andy? I came here to tell you that you may have won the case, but I still wanted to get back at you. So I decided to come after your old mentor.
And if you think Cameron Dennis can't handle whatever you throw at him, you got another thing coming.
I'm not talking about Cameron Dennis. I'm talking about your other mentor, Jessica Pearson.
What did you do?
I didn't do it. You did when you let her take the bullet for you with Mike Ross.
Andrew, this is between you and me, not Jessica.
Wow, look at that. Andrew, huh? Not Malik or Andy. Andrew.
Listen to me. What she did for Mike Ross doesn't involve you.
Oh, it involves me because she admitted to being a party to fraud in front of the New York State Bar. Funny thing is, no one seemed to care. Well, I did. So I whipped up a motion to have her disbarred. And when a motion like that comes from the Attorney General's office, man, it is amazing how much people start to care.
You son of a
Oh,
bitch.
there it is. That's the look I came here to see. The only thing better would be if I could be there when you have to tell Jessica Pearson that you cost her her license to practice law. Have a nice evening, Harvey.
Louis, pick up the phone. This is the third time I've called. We need to get anyone we know at the New York bar on the phone tonight. Andrew Malik's trying to have Jessica disbarred.
Not trying. He already did.
Jessica,
Harvey, put that phone away. This is happening, and there's nothing we can do about it.
there's a hell of a lot we can do about it, and we're going to.
No, we're not. Listen to me. We knew this could happen, and I said it doesn't matter, because in Chicago, nobody's going to care.
I don't give a shit about Chicago. I care.
And it's not your decision.
Jessica, we can't have a name on the wall of a partner that's been disbarred.
What the hell do you think I'm doing here?
No, I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are. Harvey, it's time you take my name off the wall.
Not like this. Not after all we've been through.
I'm good with this. And it's not my firm anymore. It's yours.
I'm not ready.
You've been ready for the better part of a year, and you know it. So the only question is, are you going to fight me on this? Or are you going to accept it?
What if I say I accept it?
Then you need to go and talk to Louis, because you've got two things to figure out. How much are you going to spend to buy me out? And how are you going to spin this thing?
Harvey, we have a problem.
What is it, Louis?
Seidel didn't come through. We only have 36 hours. What's going on your end? What happened with Gordon?
We had a deal and he changed it.
Changed it to what?
He said he'd only sign off on the restructuring if we bring him back as name partner. We have to figure out a way to get Jessica her money without changing the bylaws.
Well, there isn't. The second we cut her a check, we don't have a leg to stand on in court. It's a one-way ticket to bankruptcy.
Well, I'm not letting that son of a bitch back into the house Jessica took from him.
Wait a second. You just said it. He doesn't want back in the house. He just wants to get back at the woman who took it from him.
What are you saying?
I'm saying Stanley Gordon doesn't need money, and he doesn't want power. He just wants the world to know that Jessica's name's dog shit.
Whatever you're about to say.
Hear me out. If we put out a public statement that throws Jessica under the bus and disavows her completely...
No way.
Harvey, she fell on the sword for us already.
And now you're saying you want to desecrate the body.
I am not saying that, and I hate this just as much as you. But we do this. Jessica gets paid, we are free and clear. We go back to Gordon with this kind of counter, I guarantee you he will say yes.
I'm not doing it.
Harvey, we have about a day to get Jessica her money. What if I write it up, get Gordon to sign off, and ask Jessica if it's okay?
You can do whatever you want. I'm not putting my name on that paper. Let me guess, you went to Gordon, you got him to agree.
I did.
What about Jessica? What did she say?
She said it's your call. She'll accept whatever you say. Harvey, we don't have any time left.
Write it up, I'll sign it.
You want me to call Jessica and tell her?
No, I'll call her. Because if we can't tell each other the hard truths, then what are we doing?
In that case, I have it right here.
So you want me to say about her what we should be saying about me?
Harvey. It's the only way.
Two days ago, the New York State Board of Ethics voted to disbar Jessica Pearson. As the firm's managing partner, I completely support this decision. Jessica Pearson's conduct was not only selfish and unethical, it was also reckless. For that reason, effective immediately, the name Jessica Pearson will no longer be associated in any way with our firm. With the removal of this name, I look forward to bringing this disgraceful chapter of our firm's history to a close.